Okay, so here we have the SM966 drone we ordered from Amazon. If you can see it down there, it's on the floor in the video. Here's the box. So there's an auto takeoff and land button, which I'll just press right here, and hopefully if everything goes according to plan, the unit will take off. There we go. So there it is hovering, and it also has an auto land feature. And then we'll just use the auto land feature. There we have it. When the drone is flying, you can see what's going on the screen right here. I'll try and show you that, if we can get all this going all at once. So there's the drone's view there on the controller. Quite stable actually indoors here. And we'll just land again. Just so you can see what it looks like, and see if I can get the. So here's the unit. You can see where we aim it. We can see the picture in the video there. So definitely we do get a pretty good view, and the resolution of the. Honestly, the resolution of what's coming through the camera on the front of the drone is really quite good. I don't know if you can see it, but it looks really good on my phone here. So that's working pretty well. There's no camera on the bottom of the unit here, and it is a little bit difficult to see which way is forward. I guess green is on the front and red here is on the back. Relatively lightweight in construction. There's a lithium-ion battery that goes in there, and these guys here pull off, so you can pack it away in the box. Comes with the controller, which really I think has got a long way to go. The controller works well enough, but none of the buttons are labeled. There's no indication on any of them what any of them does, except this one, which is labeled for power. So if you're in the heat of the moment trying to figure out what to do with these buttons, it can be very confusing. They are described in the manual. The instruction manual is it's not that helpful either. So here we have the English language section. You know, we get information like this. Here's what we're told. This, I don't know if that makes any sense to you, but I found that all pretty dazzling. Even if you keep flipping here we have the operating guidelines. It's quite complex, and realistically so badly written that it's extremely, here we have a warm reminder. It's so badly written that you have really a hard time appreciating anything that's going on here. Certainly when it comes to the flight instructions, I felt more or less on my own, particularly as I said with a controller that doesn't have any labels on any of the buttons for what they do. We do have a listing here for what the buttons are supposed to do, but it sure would be nice if they were on the controller itself. I guess what's good about it is I like it because it's inexpensive, it's light in weight, it packs away pretty nicely, and like I said, you can take the corners off. I'm not that keen on the controller, which is a little bit difficult to use if you aren't looking at the manual and looking at the controller at the same time. And the app that you download from the App Store, there's some chit-chat here about that. Here's the chit-chat about the app you can download from the App Store. Of course, it's actually not called this, which is wonderful. And again, here's the instructions about how to use the app. So this is where they show you how to use the app. So I don't know what to tell you. I think if you're willing to figure out how to use the machine more or less on your own, and don't worry too much about what the manual is going to teach you, then you're golden. I'm kind of hard on the user manual here, but you know, you can figure it out, and then it works. Anyway, there it is. I've flown it a few times indoors and haven't been courageous enough to fly it outside, but we'll see how that goes in the next few days.